process of doing the request for quotes, opening it up to everybody. That takes time to go through all that.
Okay.
Right, we've got a good price, everybody's happy with it, let's just not,
And
let's
then-
not mess with it.
They
What I was
do
saying,
the-
I was just saying, give them the courtesy, because they asked.
Well, I had a company on La Crosse that asked too. But, you know, as soon as they start snuffing around and you're looking, the contracts are getting done, the phone starts ringing off the hook. And it's just the way, they're always eager to try to get a contract or something.
You only get so many chances.
Yeah, yeah, they know that.
And one of the reasons I think we got a really good price from Carter's last time is because they got the village that time too. So they were able to combine the village and the city, and, you know, so they go out way farther out in the country with the village, but ours is more concentrated, they don't have to drive so far, so we were able to get a good price from them. We've had Carter's for, oh, years, more than that,
At least 6 years, that was before the flood.
maybe even 3 years before that.
Does the city have murders? I mean, the village?
Yes. Yeah, but the village, they don't go with the bag system, they use their taxpayer dollars, I mean, they levy taxes for garbage pickup, and then they provide everybody with a bin. So, that way, your taxpayer dollars are paying, and there's no incentive for anybody to, you know, reduce or reuse or recycle or anything, really. And you never really know what it costs. This way, everybody knows what it costs in your household to do this. If you kind of hide it in the taxes, then nobody really knows what it costs.
Anything else? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the motion passes. Reports, updates, miscellaneous, anything to report on any of these meetings? Is the June 5th EDA meeting, that correct? First Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Or is it the second? First Tuesday?
First. Don't have a mental lapse.
No, I think it's.
Is it the first or second?
Second.
Second?
I don't think that's state correct.
Second Tuesday would be, but that would be the day after the council meeting, wouldn't it?
Right.
They always meet the day after council?
Not always.
Sometimes it works out that way.
Oh,
So that would be the 12th.
Should be the 12th.
We did have a pre-construction meeting for the bike trail today. It should be starting in early June and take about 6 weeks to complete. There again, there was a engineer's estimate. I think they were 60,000 under a little bit.
You're going from the bike trail race up to the park?
To Creekside. And then Jeff and I met with BDM, the folks that were doing the water plan for us, and at some point I'd like to have them come and either show the whole council or just a working group as to what improvements we can make to the system to fix our water pressure, water quality issues. We're still in town. They've sent me a proposal to spend some more money where they could update some things, our financing plan and rate structure. I'm not sure that we really need to do that right at this point in time. That's why I haven't brought it before the council. I think what we should do is have them brief us what changes we can make, and then take a look at whether we need to relook at our rates at that point in time or not.
That's the calcification of when water stands and whatnot? Because there's,
No, because the lines are pretty new. What it means is, there's a lot of areas in town where the water dead ends, doesn't loop.
yeah,
And so, what we've done is, we paid for them to do a model. And so, with that model, you can tell it, hey, what happens if we connect these two pipes? And then they rerun it, and then it shows what the increase in water flow is.
I know my toilet bowl at water calcification there, I had to scrub the crap out of it to get it. I didn't scrub it.
Poor choice of word.
Yes, it
As
was.
in, scrub the calcium out of it.
Yes. I had to use vinegar and sour and.
Did it come back?
Not, it hasn't yet.
Yeah.
It hasn't yet.
See, when they turn that plant on, it pushes all that stuff out away from the water treatment plant. And it takes a long time for it to get all the way out to the far reaches of the city, and that's kind of where it's at right now. The problem is when the lines aren't looped, the only way to get it out of there is to flush it, and that's really incomplete, because it doesn't get it out. It kind of gets to the end neighborhood and sort of stays there. That's why Dwayne Bunky's is having problems down in his neighborhood, and there's other areas in town that are
See, I'm
having
on the
similar
end of the line
problems.
too, so.
And you'll just keep, when you're at the end of the line, you just keep getting that trickle of residue that keeps circling back from the end of the pipe. No different than a sprayer.
I might do some more sprinkling and get my water rate adjusted.
You know, the last rate study we did was after we did the water plant and a bunch of that, and the new well, and we've had a rate increase in place, and I think we still have 3 or 4 years left to that, you know,
Yeah,
it
we
was
did
like,
it 2 years ago.
it was like a 25%, a 15%, a 10%, and then.
Declining.
And then it would go down to like 2, you know, after a while. if
For
we lose
inflation.
the
3
time.
years of the big ones, and then it was.
Yeah,
And,
there was a few
and that's
years to
why,
catch up.
and that's why I'm not really interested in looking at another study. I want us to look and see what it is that they're telling us we can do with the system and how much they think it'll cost. That then may generate a discussion about rates, because I think as you'll find on Thursday, these funds they're just now starting to come up from where they were. We haven't completely turned the corner on all of them, but we're doing much better, and you'll see that in the audit. If those trends continue, I think we'll be in a much better financial picture as far as these funds go, these enterprise funds. But if we start adding some more projects on it, then obviously all bets are off. We have to relook at that. So, we don't want to do projects just to do them. They have to make sense. They have to provide some sort of a strong benefit. And there were a couple things that they showed us that were beneficial, and they didn't really look like they were a whole lot of money. So, again,
Would any of those bigger things be eligible for PFA?
they might be. They might be. They don't generally deal with water quality unless you've got a problem like radon, which
Yeah.
we've supposedly already solved. Fire flow could be one of them, and that's one of the problems that we're having right now in a couple areas in town, is having adequate fire flow. There's enough water to put fires out, don't get me wrong, it's just, if multiple things happen to the system at once, you'd have some issues. So, how much of that do you want to build into your system or not? You don't need to get too crazy with it, but some of it is necessary. And we had a tri-city meeting last week,
Last Wednesday.
and I don't know if you want to talk about that, Your Honor.
Adam I brought in Captain DeGeorge from the Fillmore County Sheriff's Office to talk about the different drugs that are, let's call, available, or that they see a lot in Fillmore County. They heard about the Tri-City meeting, they saw it as an opportunity to talk to us about this problem and what they're doing to combat it. I found it very informative. I appreciated them coming and spending their time.
So is there any meth labs that they've detected or heard about, or? Meth is maybe one of the more dangerous.
Sounds like truthfully not in the city.
Right, not here. I mean, they were
Right.
very clear that Rushford it's a place that most people know. I mean, obviously that activity happens here. Not production of drugs, but, drug use happens here. But not that much.